anxiety, too afraid to travel, here's what you need to know.
And you got a lot on your mind.
I wrote some tips down, Zen habits that I've learned while traveling the world. All within 1 year, I have solo traveled to Hong Kong, Cambodia, Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam, Israel, Indonesia, Greece, Italy, France, Netherlands, the UK, Kenya, Ethiopia, Tanzania, Laos. There has been so many ups and so many downs, and even life-threatening moments on this journey. Traveling can definitely take it out of you. From stress to jet lag, mosquito bites, and tummy bugs, it can really feel as though you have to be prepared for anything and everything. Getting caught off guard so far away from home can be a daunting experience. Stepping outside of your comfort zone is an amazing experience. A lot less can go wrong if you learn to remain calm no matter what happens. So today's video, uncertainty is all a part of the adventure. But what you can control is the way you react to every situation. You have to be open-minded and find your zen. But traveling can be anxiety-inducing even for the most zen, the most well-experienced travelers. I have never even been on a bus before I left abroad. Do you know how many thoughts were running through my head? Okay, well, like 2 thoughts. 1, I thought it would be really dirty, and 2, I was really excited. But okay, regardless, bus, trains, new countries, it's a lot to think about. And when I have all of this energy clouding my head, I know that I have to stop and think about it. Witness and analyze my emotions, and look for ways I am able to transform that energy into something positive. You don't need to let anxiety stop you from exploring beautiful new places that you want to explore. And trying not to feel anxious can ironically make you feel even more anxious. So don't try to fight it, master it. Step 1. Plan as much as you can. Put some effort into your planning and preparing how you're going to deal with your symptoms. Because anxiety often stems from a feeling of you not feeling in control. Plan the first few days of your trip in detail. Look for photos of the airport and its terminals. Explore the city's subway system. You can check out a map before you go and just get familiar with what the subway system looks like. Or figure out a local transportation that you're gonna use. Look for your hotel on the map before you arrive. You can do Google Maps, and you can look at the street view of your hotel so you can already be familiar. You can look for nearby restaurants you're gonna want to eat at, and you can even read the reviews of the restaurants so you kind of already know the hotel, the maps, the transportation before you have even arrived. Having the details handy helps keep you from worrying about the unexpected. But at the same time, you cannot expect for every single thing to go as planned. It's helpful, but you can't expect for everything to go as planned perfectly to the T. There's a fine line between a well-planned itinerary and an overpacked schedule. Feeling like you have to rush from one site to the next can actually increase your anxiety. So leave yourself to a little wiggle room and have a well-researched itinerary. Knowing which neighborhoods are safe to walk in, when your must-see attractions are gonna open or close so that you can be there on time, and how to best get around the city. Those are all things that can help you to feel more confident in a new place. Afraid you'll get sick? Purchase travel insurance and know the local equivalent to 911 in case you need to dial an emergency. Worried about losing your passport? Keep a backup. Make photos and keep a backup. You can keep a backup on your phone. You can keep your paper printout of your passport in a safe place. Just have a little piece of paper with your picture, your number, your passport number. I did that, and I only had to use it one time when I got locked in a room by these people who were just trying to corrupt me. But that's a whole nother story. But it's good to just have a copy of your passport so you don't really have any worries, and have extra photos of passport size photos as well. And before your trip, it may be helpful to write down all the positive things that you are looking forward to on your trip. All of the positive experiences you're hoping to get from traveling. Write it down. There's power in the words. Keep your list with you and refer to it during times of anxiety. Keep that list and read it. Every time you start to feel anxious, begin to read your list. Hey, this is the reason why I started to travel in the first place. Refer to it during moments of anxiety. Each roadblock you successfully navigate only proves you're capable of getting your travel intact. It makes you stronger. Have an itinerary that will include activities that you enjoy. See if there's some time that you can schedule for yourself. Time to check out a new restaurant or get a massage in a local place or fit some exercise in at the hotel or outdoors. By concentrating on fun activities, your excitement for your trip will take over your worries. Concerned you won't be able to communicate? Learn a few words. There's so many apps out there. Learn a few words in a local language. Download language apps. Google Translate, italki, Babbel. Download a translation app on your phone before you leave your home Wi-Fi. The best thing that you can do is plan out your trip. But if you're in for a roller coaster ride, be like me and just wake up and do whatever. Step 2 is you need to pack. You guys, it is so noisy out here. I think people are cutting coconuts on there. That restaurant is playing music somewhere. This restaurant is playing music. Everybody's driving past on a motorcycle. I am trying. I can only get better and better with each video that I post, so you know, it's just what it is. Step 2 is you need to pack. After you plan, pack your... Everything's about to die. You need to pack your luggage. Pack your bags. Pack light for peace of mind because it saves you time, energy, money. Pack light. Leaving anything to the last minute is a great way to feel stressed out. Don't let the task of packing overwhelm you. Just get it done. Minimize the potential for disaster by packing light and fitting everything into one carry-on. And if you're staying at a hostel with a small locker, you can be sure that all your valuables will fit inside that locker. There's been some hostels that I've stayed in with my huge bag and I couldn't lock my stuff. I literally had to take it with me because the lockers are small. So just pack light. It's gonna save you so much energy, so much stress, so much everything. Before I left my world travel journey, I had no idea what to pack for an entire year. I just threw everything into a suitcase and left. I had clothes for hot weather, clothes for cold weather, clothes for dressy, chill, clothes for outfits for days. I have so much different things. My poor little back. I was dragging myself country through country. I could barely walk 10 minutes. Now, this day, I only have like 7 outfits. I have my staple pieces that I need, staple wardrobe items. 7 outfits, something like that. I pack so light now. I can just jump up and go wherever, walk wherever, do whatever, and no problem. I got myself. You can't be in a hot place and a cold place at the same time. You can't be in 2 places at one time. All you really need for the hot place, if it gets cold at night, is like a jacket or something. So no point of worrying about all these other places that you're going to travel to. Worry about that when the time comes. I could barely handle it. I could barely even walk 10 minutes or I would croak over on the sidewalk. And that's not okay for when you have buses to catch and things to do in life. You never know what can happen. So the best thing is to feel free, be light, be easy, take it easy. It is way less stress. Just start off with basic things that you absolutely need. Tip number 3 is sleep. Because you don't want to be half dead traveling. So get some sleep. Nobody wants to hang out with someone that's like a zombie because they're like exhausted. You need sleep. I cannot stress how important it is to sleep. You need to be alert and energized and focused and refreshed and ready to take on the day's new challenges. You're not going to survive if you're not getting enough sleep trying to do all these other things. You're going to slip up somewhere. Just get some sleep. Your brain needs it, your anxiety needs it, everything needs it, your eyes need it, your beauty needs it, your skin needs it. There is no time for easily preventable slip-ups. Prioritize your sleep. Listen to what your body is trying to tell you. How do you expect to accomplish all of these things if your body is running on E? Sleep over sugar. Step 4 is going to be food. Your traveling anxiety may be coming from the foods that you are eating. Are you lying to yourself? Love yourself through the food. Love yourself through the food that you consume in your body. Eat a healthy diet. It can reduce the negative effects of stress. Other foods can worsen your stress or anxiety, while some foods can boost your mood. Learn about what foods to eat, what foods are best for your nutrition, what foods are best for your diet, and eat those foods. Junk food can worsen your anxiety because your body craves nutritional food. Complete meals and food with complex carbohydrates to keep you going all day long. Try packing a few high-quality snacks like protein bars or granola so you don't have to settle for the unhealthy convenience food that you may find at airport terminals. Step number 5. Step number 5 before I burn. Literally, I'm sitting right in front of the sun. All for this video so I can have good, decent lighting. I just want one video with good lighting, somewhat good audio, somewhat good color, and I hope that this can be the video. If not, I'm still gonna put it out so we can all just look back at all my crappy videos and be like, haha, keep going, never give up, always strive to get better. I want to have my crappy videos on here so I can, when I hit like 1 million subscribers, I can be like, see, I didn't give up. Look at all my old videos and how bad they were. I just kept going and kept going and kept going because I believed in myself. Build in extra time and check your mindset before you leave the door. Give yourself time to sit down, slow down, relax. You got everything packed, you got sleep, you ate food. Now just calm down. Relax a little bit before you leave. Make sure that you have extra time. First of all, you should already have extra time because you got enough sleep. So now all you need to do is sit there and think about your mindset and make sure that you are in the right mindset with the right positive vibes going for the day. You feel me? Try to stay positive or at least neutral. There's no need to add additional stress to an already stressful situation. Read a book. Calm down, just relax. Remember why you wanted to travel in the first place. There is no need to stress. All you need to do is build that extra time. Build extra time, especially if you happen to be flying out of a really busy airport or even a bus station. Sometimes flights and buses do leave early. Did you know that? The buses and planes do leave early. I don't think trains do, but who cares? Just be there on time. Save time by pulling from a mindfulness and acceptance point of view. Can you go into a situation where you're not judging it so negatively? If you're in a long security line but you have plenty of time, what's the point of stressing? What's the big deal? Whatever road bumps come your way, because 9 times out of 10 there will be some, just brace yourself and be calm and be ready to accept it and keep it moving. Keep it moving. If you stay calm, you're able to calmly respond to the situation in an appropriate manner rather than being so anxious and can't handle it. So another way that you can do this is by acting calm. Act calm, act the part. Even if you're not calm, begin to act like you are calm because it will make you calm. It will make you calm even if you just start to act like you are calm. To be calm, you have to act calm. You can trick your body into calming down somewhat by checking your body language and adjusting it. Relax your muscles a little bit. Are your shoulders tense up by your ears? Just relax your muscles a little bit. Chaotic train stations, massive delays, nightmare security lines. Maybe it's entering a new country or a new place and we don't know what's going to happen. And ultimately, we're not in control. But always the one thing that we can control is our reaction and how we respond to the situation. That will always be in your control. It's simple for me. Now I just look at, I don't care what happens, when it happens, wherever it happens. You know what I look at it as? I think, you know what, whatever, it's okay for me because it's going to be a new page to my story. And how interesting would my story have been without this page? Because I'm going to write a book one day soon. I'm going to start writing on my book. Let me just get my YouTube channel to where I want it to be. And already I'm planning out my book. I want to be an author one day and I'm going to write this book, and I just think it's going to be an amazing story to tell at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I know that I'm safe, I'm protected. If something bad happens to me, then because I've been there. The most important thing is you have to just remain calm, and at that you can just kind of glide through your way. You know, things are gonna happen no matter what. You cannot stop things from happening. Things will happen. It will be so many bumps and so many curves in the road. That's why it's so important to just focus your mindset. If you remain calm no matter what, remain calm during the storm, you will get through it. And at the end of the day, it'll just be a story to tell. And that inspired me to take on new challenges as well. So I look at it like that, you know? All this is just going to be one big book to tell. You don't have to take things to a whole nother level if you can just remain calm. Even if it's bad, already at the worst it seems it can be, if you remain calm, you can't really make it any worse than it already is. Things can't happen. You're not going to just happy daisy float around the world with nothing happening. You're going to different countries, different languages, different cultures. Things will happen. Be prepared for that. But know that there's better ways that you can handle it. Does a negative experience have to be so negative after all? I try to change the situation. I try to flip it from a negative to a positive. How many different perspectives and outlooks can I look at the situation? Step number 6, head clear, mind focused. The next thing that you're going to want to do is get yourself to the airport. Stress-free. Or station, wherever you're going, get there stress-free. Because nowadays, it's 2020, you can pre-book your airport transfer. You can pre-book it the night before and have it booked to where these people are coming to pick you up and take you to where you need to be. So you don't have to worry about Uber and surcharges or prime times or nothing like that. You already know that you're going. All you need to do is eat, sleep, and focus your mind. And you're there, you know. Just pre-book. If you have anxiety, it may help you. Take that step, you know. It's important to just take that step. Be comfortable. Feel at ease. You don't want to go to the airport all stressed out. Let the driver to get you there. Have no worries. Be happy. And hey, that's one less thing that you have to worry about last minute. Anxiety when it comes to flying tips. Step number 7. Consider booking a seat towards the front of the plane, along the aisle so you don't feel like you're trapped in. Seats towards the front can cost more, but it'll be worth it with the stress-free, anxiety-free comfort that you have. You have more leg room to relax your muscles, especially if this is your first trip. Another tip I have is to exercise before you fly. Trust me, it will help. It will loosen up your muscles. The endorphins from exercising are calming. They're calming. I can't say that word. Calming. It's very calming. It will release your endorphins and it will help you settle your nervous energy. If you can't exercise before your trip, you can take a little walk around. Try to walk around before your flight. Keep your muscles nice and loose. Put your focus elsewhere. Try to bring your attention to other activities. Try to distract yourself and focus on the positive things that make you happy. Watch a movie or a television show. Download it before you leave home on home Wi-Fi. So I did that before. I took a whole flight. It was like a 5-hour flight from Bali, I think, to Greece, and I forgot to download music. I forgot, so I just sit there on the plane with my thoughts. I fell asleep, woke up, just thinking about everything. But it wasn't so bad. But I mean, I wish I had music to listen to. So download it before you leave home, before you leave the Wi-Fi. It's gonna be a hassle trying to download it in the airport. It's just no point. Turn your negative energy around by diverting your attention to happier thoughts. Visualize yourself in your travel location, what it will be like when you get off the plane and what you're going to do and how excited you are. Focus your attention on that rather than thinking, oh my god, the turbulence, I'm going to crash and die. Just focus your attention on positive things. Chances are it's not about to be a plane crash. You will be okay. And know that these feelings will pass. You will be safe, so it's best to just enjoy the moment. You can also bring awareness to your breath. Focusing on your breath can have a more calming effect. Step number 7, when you arrive. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the crowds or experiencing culture shock, don't be afraid to call a time out on your vacation. Hit a spa, relax in your hotel room, order room service if you will. A little self-care is a great way to recharge your batteries. Travel can be stressful and disorienting, and it's often the lack of routine that can increase your anxiety. Create a routine so that you can feel like you have some sort of control over your experiences. Create a routine so that there's always a part of your day where you'll know exactly what will happen. You can try setting an alarm every morning and going out for a morning run. Even though the location changes, the simple act of doing the same thing over and over again can help to keep you grounded. Oh my gosh, I'm literally locked out of my room right now. Like, look, I cannot open the door. It won't open. I didn't even lock it. It's not locked. I don't know what to do. Hold on. Like, how does this happen? I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh. Well, it looks like I'm stuck here for the rest of my life. Yeah, I'm really hot. I'm really sweaty. I'm really thirsty. And the thing is, the sun is literally right here. Hi! Do what it is that makes you feel grounded and recharge your batteries. But overall, most importantly, you have to believe in yourself. I believe in you. You need to believe in yourself that you are able to do it. If you don't believe in yourself, your body is not going to allow you to do it. If you believe in yourself, you can start to believing things that, like, I can achieve it, I can do this, I know that I can. Another big stress saver, I would say, is if you have an iPhone, to back up all of your things on iCloud. Wait, if you have an Android, figure out. Oh my god, it's so loud in here. Can people just stop driving for like 2 minutes? If you have an Android, I'm sure there's another way that you can back it up as well. So in case something happens with your phone, you will still have all of your photos and everything from your trip backed up, all of your information. You're gonna always have all of your photos and everything that you need for your trip. Everything. Do it. That will save you a lot of stress. And I also recommend an external hard drive and a protective case as well. So just to save yourself some depression, have everything backed up. You never know what can go wrong.